YouTube left its mark on the Boring Dispatcher.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I think he became friends with a lot of people he probably never would have become friends in real life had he met them in real life. And watching him actually kind of go through that failed blogger phase, that was something that was that a lot of people either they stuck with him, stayed on the ship, or they jumped ship. At that point, I think he lost a lot of his popularity then. But he came back. He came back after that, and I think he came back when he was comfortable. I think that was a good experience for him to go through.
Right.
He did something wrong. He paid the price himself. He punished himself, so to speak, by closing his original account, and kind of redeemed himself. And a lot of people's eyes that way.
It's one of those things, I guess. You did get to see kind of his transformation there and the way he affected people. When was the last time you had the opportunity to speak to him?
I spoke to him. I think it was December 20, sometime a few days before Christmas. So I was going to send his son some presents from Japan, and I never did. But yeah, it was a few days before Christmas. And he seemed pretty good. He seemed pretty happy. He told me about his girlfriend and how he wasn't going to talk about her on YouTube because it was. So there was some. I guess he learned a little discretion that way. There were some things that he wouldn't keep secret and or didn't want to share, and that was his girlfriend.
Right.
So when he found that happiness, decided rather spend his time with her.
Right.
And he's actually said that in the video. If he ever found love like this, he would. He'd give up all his friends.
Wow.
For love. And I thought, wow, he is a big romantic at heart. You can still find videos like that. I think on our national space has a video of him actually reading something he wrote about love, what he would give up for it.
Yes. Do you miss him?
Yeah, of course. I was just 2 days ago, just telling my wife again. And just last night I made a video, and I told yeah, of course. I mean, YouTube, there will never be another project. It's just, I mean, you could try, but like John Belushi or something, you could try to be John Candy and kind of, similar vibe and all that, but there'll never be anyone like Roger.
Yeah.
He let us see everything, and I don't think there'll ever be anyone like that. It took guts. It really took guts to do what Roger did, and I don't say that lightly. I mean, he was able to show you almost everything, every level of, any embarrassing thing that anyone else wouldn't do, he would do.
Yeah, that's true.
Physically and talking about it. I mean, one of his highest viewed videos, and I think it was on CNN or Fox or something, was the one where he did what's it called? He did a parody of the Hasselhoff getting drunk, eating a hamburger on the ground video.
Wow.
It was hilarious, and it showed he had guts. I mean, you think somebody wouldn't want to take off their shirt? I mean, I got problems taking off my shirt, But he did it. He could do it. I was really proud of him, and he was really. I mean, I talked to him after that, and he thought, I said, you're breaking new ground here. This is something you've never done before.
Wow. So he was. I guess he was a pioneer then.
Oh, it was more than just a vlogging pioneer. He was an entertainer as well. I mean, he sang. I think on Batman's video on the first big video, he sings. He could sing, and he's actually pretty proud of that. I PM'd him about doing a rap song one time. We had an idea about writing a rap song for him. He's like, I can sing. Yeah, no problem. It doesn't have to be rap. I can actually sing. So.
Wow. It's one of those things too, I guess. I mean, you were, I guess, one of his friends, and that, of course, makes another layer to this discussion. Is the fact that while you never met him, and you never had the opportunity to establish a friendship the conventional way, I mean, you guys were friends.
Yeah, we were friends. After he left YouTube, we kind of drifted because he was off YouTube. Also, I thought it was good that he got off YouTube for a while. I think I don't know how other people felt. He thought it was smart to do in space, but of course now looking back at it, I feel I regret that I didn't talk to him as much as I had when he was vlogging.
I definitely
think we were friends, and he was very good to me.
Now, there were no indications that this was coming. I mean, the last time you talked to him, you had no thought that he was on his final leg there. That there was no real indication anything was wrong.
No, no, it became to be a complete and utter shock. I mean, no idea at all.
Hmm.
I think Badham was much more touched than the last few years.
Right. And
Badham also wakes up. He works late too, so I think one of the things about Badham and I share with the point that our working schedules happen to be at the same time.
that's true.
So we can always find each other online.
That helps. My understanding is that he had meningitis, I believe, and this is some infections that were caused from that. It just seemed like a kind of one of those freak natural cause type deaths that caught people by surprise.
Yeah. I don't know the details, of course, of all that. I think you can find all that stuff on Badham's side.
Yeah. Okay.
And his parents, I think, talk about it as well, or his sister. I think it was his sister who talked about it. And his family came on YouTube too, so you should definitely look at those on Badham's channel.
I'll do that.
His brother, his sister, his father. That was really touching to see his father talk about it. And I think that at least they got some kind of comfort seeing how adored his son was.
I guess that's a final question to you, Vic. Do you think in 5 or 10 years anyone will remember who the boring dispatcher was?
Of course. Yeah, someone wrote they're going to have a Hall of Fame of YouTube, and I think the first inductee is going to be Roger. I think there will be a Hall of Fame one day for YouTube in the future. And yeah, I mean, if Roger's not the first one in, it'll be a big crime. I'm sure he'll be remembered. And his videos are everywhere now.
That's true.
I downloaded them too when they were up.
Yeah.
He's got a tribute channel up now.
He's got a which?
The Dispatcher Days.
Yes.
There's a tribute channel up to him now called the Dispatcher Days.
Yeah, I've seen that actually.
Go back and I'm sure he'll be remembered. People will go back and look at his stuff and get ideas from it as well.
And I guess you're not too likely to forget him.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, there'll probably be YouTube get-togethers in the future where of course they'll talk about it even 10 years from now. It's just something that's going to happen more and more, as YouTube grows. I suppose we're going to lose friends on